What if I told you that the phone in your hand, the water you just drank, and even the air you're breathing right now are all connected by a shocking secret that schools never taught you? We think of natural resources as something far away deep in forests, buried underground, or at the bottom of the ocean. But the truth is, they're not just out there. They are right here, shaping every single second of your life in ways you can't even imagine. From the electricity powering the device you're watching this on, to the clothes on your back, to the food waiting for you in the fridge, it all starts with the earth. Today, we're going on a journey to uncover this hidden world. We'll break down exactly how these resources control everything, from your personal health to the global economy and the future of technology. This isn't just another boring science lesson. This is the story of your life, told through the elements that make it all possible. Prepare to have your mind blown, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your world the same way again. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the absolute basics: sustaining life. This sounds simple, but its depth is staggering. Think about it. Water isn't just for drinking. It's the lifeblood of agriculture that grows our food. It's used in every factory to create products. And it's essential for basic sanitation that keeps us healthy. Without clean, accessible water, our entire civilization would grind to a halt in a matter of days. Then there's the air. We take about 20,000 breaths a day without even thinking about it. That oxygen you're inhaling right now is a direct gift from our planet's natural systems, primarily from plants and oceanic plankton. At the same time, plants need the carbon dioxide we exhale to perform photosynthesis, the process that creates the very food we eat. It's a perfect, delicate cycle. And let's not forget the ground beneath our feet. Soil isn't just dirt. It's a living, breathing ecosystem that produces every fruit, vegetable, and grain that sustains us. It's where the foundation of our entire food chain begins. So when you put these three together, air, water, and soil, you realize they aren't just resources. They are the non-negotiable pillars of our existence. Without them, life on Earth simply couldn't exist. Our health, our food, our very survival, it all hangs in this delicate balance. Now let's zoom out from our personal survival to the engine that runs our world, the economy. Natural resources are the fuel for global economic development, and this is where things get really interesting. For centuries, the wealth of nations has been directly tied to their access to resources. Think about the Industrial Revolution. It was powered by coal. Today, our world runs on fossil fuels like oil and natural gas. They power our cars, fly our planes, generate our electricity, and run the factories that make everything we buy. But it's not just about energy. Agricultural resources are a massive economic driver. Countries trade everything from wheat and rice to coffee and cotton, creating global supply chains that employ hundreds of millions of people. The timber from forests builds our homes and furniture, while fishing industries feed populations and support coastal communities. The economic power is so significant that countries rich in resources, like oil in the Middle East or minerals in Africa, often have their entire economies built around them. On the flip side, nations that lack these resources can face enormous struggles in their development. So, when you hear about global trade, stock market prices, or economic growth, remember that underneath it all, it often comes back to the raw materials pulled from the earth. Let us move on to something you're holding right now, or is probably sitting next to you: technology. Every single piece of modern tech, from your smartphone and laptop to the satellites orbiting our planet, is completely dependent on natural resources. It's a fact we rarely consider. Your phone isn't just a piece of glass and plastic. It's a complex assembly of rare and precious materials. The circuits contain gold and copper. The battery relies on lithium and cobalt. The screen is made from a variety of refined minerals. And it's not just our gadgets. The cars we drive are built from steel, which comes from iron ore and aluminum. The wires that bring electricity to your home are made of copper. Even the marvels of green technology, like solar panels and wind turbines, require massive amounts of resources, including silicon, silver, and rare earth minerals. These special minerals are what make our most advanced electronics possible. Things like high-performance lasers, powerful magnets in electric motors, and medical imaging equipment. Without access to these mined materials, our technological progress would screech to a halt. Modern life as we know it, with its instant communication and incredible conveniences, would literally be impossible. So next time you tap on your screen, take a moment to think about the incredible journey those materials took from deep within the earth to the palm of your hand. Okay, so resources sustain life, fuel economies, and build technology. But what if I told you nature provides services worth trillions of dollars every year for free? These are called ecosystem services, and they are the unsung heroes of our planet. For example, forests and oceans act as giant climate regulators. Trees absorb enormous amounts of carbon dioxide, the main greenhouse gas, helping to stabilize our climate. Oceans absorb heat, preventing the planet from overheating too quickly. We couldn't build a machine that does this job as effectively. Then there's water purification. When rain falls, it filters through layers of soil, rock, and wetlands, which naturally clean the water. This process provides us with clean drinking water, a service that would cost billions to replicate artificially. Another critical service is pollination. Bees, butterflies, and other insects are responsible for pollinating a huge percentage of the crops we eat. Without them, we'd have no almonds, apples, blueberries, and countless other fruits and vegetables. Nature also provides us with flood control. Mangrove forests along coastlines and wetlands along rivers act as natural sponges, absorbing excess water from storms and preventing catastrophic flooding. When we remove these natural barriers, we see the devastating consequences. These are just a few examples. Nature is constantly working in the background, protecting us from disease, disasters, and instability, all without sending us a bill. Finally, let's bring it back to your daily routine. Almost every single product you touch, use, or consume comes directly from a natural resource. Wake up and brush your teeth. Your toothpaste contains minerals. Get dressed? Your cotton shirt came from a plant. The wooden furniture in your room came from a forest. The plastic containers in your kitchen are derived from petroleum. Even the medicines that save lives often originate from plants found in rainforests. Your commute to work or school, whether by car, bus, or train, is powered by refined resources. The entire infrastructure of our modern lives, from the roads we drive on to the buildings we live and work in, is built from concrete, steel, and other materials extracted from the earth. It's a web of dependency that is so vast, we've become blind to it. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Everything begins with natural resources. Now that we understand just how deeply we rely on these resources, we have to face the other side of the coin, the impact of taking them. This is where the story takes a darker turn. The very act of extracting and using these resources is causing massive environmental degradation. When we need wood, we cut down forests, leading to deforestation. This destroys habitats for countless species and reduces the planet's ability to absorb carbon. When we mine for minerals or drill for oil, we scar the landscape and often release toxic chemicals into the air and water, causing pollution that can harm both wildlife and human communities for generations. Industrial agriculture, while feeding the world, can lead to soil degradation, where the land loses its fertility and turns to dust, a process known as desertification. Every resource we take leaves a mark, and these scars are often permanent. One of the biggest and most dangerous impacts of our resource use is climate change. For the last 150 years, our economies have been powered by burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas. When we burn them, they release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These gases act like a blanket, trapping heat and causing the planet to warm up. This isn't a distant, abstract problem. It's happening right now. We're seeing the consequences in the form of rising sea levels that threaten coastal cities, more frequent and intense extreme weather events like hurricanes and heat waves, the rapid melting of glaciers and polar ice caps, and the acidification of our oceans, which threatens all marine life. Climate change is arguably the single greatest threat facing humanity, and it's directly linked to our consumption of natural resources. Here's another scary thought. Many of these resources are non-renewable. That means once they're gone forever. We can't make more oil. We can't create new mineral deposits. We are using up our planet's finite savings account at an alarming rate. Fossil fuels, which took millions of years to form, may be largely depleted within a few generations. Key minerals needed for our technology are becoming scarcer and more difficult to mine. Even some renewable resources like freshwater are under threat. In many parts of the world, we are pumping water out of underground aquifers faster than it can be naturally replenished. With a global population that's still growing and a culture of consumption that's spreading, we are on a collision course with scarcity. This intense demand for resources is also driving a crisis of biodiversity loss. When we clear forests for timber or agriculture, we are destroying the homes of millions of species. When our mining operations pollute rivers, we kill off aquatic life. When our plastic waste ends up in the ocean, it harms everything from tiny plankton to giant whales. Climate change is also a major driver, as it alters the environments that species have adapted to over millennia, disrupting their breeding patterns and ability to find food. Scientists estimate that we are living through the planet's sixth mass extinction event, with countless species disappearing every year. This loss isn't just sad. It threatens the stability of the very ecosystems we rely on for those free services we talked about earlier. The way resources are spread across the globe also creates huge social and economic disparities. The distribution is completely uneven. Some countries are blessed with vast reserves of oil, gas, or precious minerals, while others have very few. This resource lottery creates a huge wealth gap between nations. It can also lead to serious political tension and even conflict, sometimes called resource wars, as countries compete for access to strategic materials. Ironically, even countries rich in resources can suffer from what's known as the resource curse. The sudden wealth can lead to corruption, economic instability, and a lack of development in other sectors, as the nation becomes entirely dependent on a single commodity. So, the quest for resources doesn't just impact the environment. It shapes global politics and human inequality. All of this can be summed up with a concept called the ecological footprint. This is a measure of how much land, water, and other resources humanity needs to produce everything it consumes and to absorb its waste. Right now, our collective footprint is far too big. We are demanding more from the Earth than it can sustainably regenerate each year. It's like we re-spending our ecological budget for the year by August and then going into debt with the planet for the remaining months. When our footprint exceeds the Earth's capacity, ecosystems begin to break down, resources become scarcer, and we are essentially stealing from future generations, leaving them with a depleted and less stable world. So, why does all of this matter to you personally? Because the shocking truth is this: your entire life is built upon this foundation of natural resources. Your health depends on clean air and water. Your food depends on healthy soil. Your comfort and convenience depend on the energy and materials that power your home and create your products. Understanding the importance and the impact of natural resources isn't just some environmental trivia. It is essential knowledge for protecting your own future. The stability of our economy, the advancement of our technology, and the health of our planet all hang in the balance. By being aware of these connections, we can start to make smarter choices as individuals, and, as a society, pushing for more sustainable ways of living that protect these precious resources for the generations to come. The story of natural resources is the story of us. Thank you so much for watching. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a like, share it with someone you think should see it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us. See you in the next one.